that.
He does. He
Yeah.
does, and he's interested in science. And as a scientist,
I
commit
all
to your
right. I
duties.
would absolutely commit to that. You're right. And then we already have a 1,069 uh donate $10.54. So yeah, we're at 1,069 raised to date. Appreciate it. And you will get. So Aurelius, do you have anything in particular you'd like to make
Look,
your
I'm really
reward?
down. You guys, if you want help, right, if on the undergraduate level or below, help with philosophy, psychology, political science, economics, I'm down. If you have a paper to write, coaching Age of Empires, you want to just have a chat about life for a few hours, I'm down. Anything to help support this cause, whatever you guys want.
Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, the 1069 is going to be changed a little bit after I donate my $150 that I am donating to match the first goal. But I appreciate it anyways. Um, Now you guys are talking about beer. Yeah, it's getting to that time of day for me at least. For everyone else, it's getting time to go to sleep for all our European players. But GG's to all them. Thank you guys for showing up. You guys made this stream for everyone. But thanks, of course, for the viewers for donating and supporting the cause. Yeah, Lohab, you're no, um, you're used to staying up until like 6 a.m. and then mowing the grass, so I think you'll be fine. Every time he posts on Harrow's Discord, it's always him mowing the grass. I'm not trying to be um,
I know.
put him down or anything, but every time I'm mowing the grass again. I think he has like 4 acres to mow or something like that. Zoomwall, Adile, Lan, let's do it. You guys organize. All right, so I think the players are probably gonna start quick. Yeah, we got a 2v2 Arabia, and they picked their civs. So let's jump into the last game of the day. Ethiopians versus Huns. Do you think there's any meme strats here that we have to watch out for?
So Ethiopians versus Huns.
I guess a meme for Ethiopians could be going full, not karambits. Can't remember the name.
Shotel Warriors.
Shotels, thank you.
Yeah.
But Varyan here in the green, can his map provide for that? His back gold, his wood on the front is super open, or his lack of wood on the front, leaving him super open. Forward berries, forward secondary gold. Not looking too great for him. On the other side, we have Masu in the yellow. These guys are picking the colors just to hide themselves on the map. Masu thinking he's Viper over here. But it's nice to see him play again, because I haven't seen him play too much recently. Playing as Huns. He is also very open on the front, and his golds forward, his berries a little bit safer. But yeah, both these maps looking a bit rough for these players. Masu, I think, just missing the boar on the back side of his map. Hun House Rush. Oh, you're right. Thank you. And during Sabaro, I was always remembering to switch my overlay. I figured that one out. Now it's just remembering to fast forward. Yeah, Masu's just a bit too slow with his scouting right now, and I think he's going to be missing some items. Specifically his boar in the back and his sheep.
Spoiler alert, he gets them.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know how far ahead they are. Are you caught up?
The lifetime is about 610.
Okay, so I do have some. I'll speed up even more then. So yeah, it looks pretty smooth so far. 3 on wood for Masu, so probably scouts. That's the standard for Huns by any means. And then 4 for Variants, so probably archers. Man-at-arm archers or straight archers, you think? I think with this map, you have to go man-at-arm archers.
I think so, and I also think with Ethiopians, it's just always a really good option with the 100 extra food and gold every time you age up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Powerful opening.
Alright, I'm all caught up. Yeah, Masu's build looks really clean right now. Going out for that second lumber camp, getting loom, trying to force drop, but needs to collect a little bit more off this sheep. And now he can click up. And then send a few more to wood. So yeah, I think he's scouted.
I haven't played with Masu in like a while, but this is incredible. He's obviously really improved.
He's improved a lot, absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember, like, yeah, a few months ago, Masu was just building walls everywhere, and he was the waller boy. He was going for the basket walls. He does have 2 idols on his lumber camp that he needs to take care of soon. And he has a sheep in front of his town center that he's just letting rot. So I think he's just focusing on his scout right now. Yeah, he's focusing on his scouting and his macros. Falling off a little bit, but it's not the end of the world for him. Yeah, he picks up that. The sheep probably will get collected a little bit after this one runs out. And his scouting's pretty good. He knows what Varyon's going to go for. He saw the gold, he saw the wood, and he's going to see the berries now. He's not running into the town center like Varyon did, I believe. So yeah, pretty smooth. Varyon tried to be sneaky. But one thing that players at least at Masu's level probably aren't paying attention to is the gather point. How you can see the gather point. So if I click on Masu's perspective here, and then I click the barracks, you can still see the gather point. Which doesn't help too much in this setting, but if Varyon had set it to somewhere on Masu's base, he'd know where he needed to defend. So the man-at-arms are a bit slow for Varyon, at least just in terms of positioning, because I guess Masu went 20 pop, and that's why he's able to get the stable up without any harassment. Yeah, Masu's looking clean. He hasn't bothered with walls yet too much. He's working on a few now. He's probably pretty happy that he got Huns, right? As the Civ. That's very easy. Gonna run the Vills. Shouldn't have any losses here. Oh, some weird pathing on that female villager, but the TC's right there to help out. And she just goes and drops what's it called, a farm. Masu probably could do with some quick walls though here. If those villagers get trapped. Yeah. Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Good timing. Another one? A house? Something? No, okay.
No houses.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's one villager down. He's sending a few more. So he's really focusing on the scouts here. And he's doing a good job with them up front. So the KD might even out pretty quickly here. I think it will. And then quick walls in the rest of the wood line. So that's pretty smooth. No big complaints there, but is running into the town center a little bit. Trying to get that Harris snipe on that weak villager. And then forgetting about the scouts. And he's going to lose them. So the start was good, but the implementation after that has been not as good. He isn't continuing his scout production. He's floating tons of wood because he hasn't been adding farms like he should be. I'm not sure why he sent so many more to wood. He really needs to be adding more farms right here. Okay, they're both just kind of sitting around. Both working on some macro. Now Brevin's going, or not Brevin, Masu's going for the archery range, but he's not on gold yet. And he still has to deal with the man-at-arms and scout in his base. Looking rough for him by far. He does have score lead, but I think that's mostly scouting.
Scouting, yeah. I think the problem is that even if Masu like really takes out these men-at-arms, solidifies his position, Varyon's eco should be better despite some losses, and he already has 2 ranges up.
All right, absolutely. And like, yeah, it's just floating way too much wood here from Masu. I mean, Varyon's not even attacking with his men-at-arms that much, but he is keeping them safe, which is just as important. I will say they kind of have similar playstyles, where they don't like spending too much time looking at their military. They're very reactionary, I guess, is what I'm saying. He's gonna get the repairs. He does get the repairs there. Archer's forcing the men-at-arms to go away, but I think Varyon will split. Yeah, this Archer's going to be in trouble all on its own. No fletching there, of course. Any more on the way? Some skirmishers on the way after this. But again, it's floating so much wood. Like, I guess he has enough farms to keep up build production, but you might as well invest that wood into something at this point. It's not benefiting you just sitting around. Or just send more vills off wood to gold or something.
He needs a market. Yeah, he needs to rebalance his eco.
Yeah. but I don't think he realizes just how much wood he has.
Mhm.
You know, Varyon, he's making some archers, but not that many. He focused on farms first and walling up now. Probably dedicating a few too many on, or a few more on walls than he really needs to. And now we see the market go up, so he's recognizing now that he needs to balance his eco. Varyon definitely could end the game right here with some archers, but he's choosing to go for the eco route instead. And now we see blacksmith as well from Masu, so we can get some fletching for these skirms. Maybe try to finally clean up this scout and man-at-arms. Yeah, Brevin and Tony. Tony lost 3 vills to your man-at-arm attacks. That was really good. It's just, Brevin, if anything, it was your building placement. Your town center placement was, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was interesting, at least. Ada, how many more subs to another emote? I mean, I don't actually. What was the walls? That was some weird wall deletion from Masu there. I haven't paid attention to it 8 so I'm not sure. But yeah, these villagers are trying to fight the man-at-arms now. Not taking a great fight. You really want to surround with the villagers to make the numbers matter, since the man-at-arms are stronger. If we look at the KD now, it's in favor of Varyon, even though he's lost his forward army force. And Varyon, yeah, just being very slow with his archer production. But otherwise, his eco is looking far better.
One thing I'm curious, yeah, he finally noticed there's been a villager hiding behind the archery range
the whole time.
Yeah.
He does have the mod as well that gives an exclamation mark over his idols, so he should be able to notice that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Brevin, like, I played a bunch with him, so I can tell him for a fact he's been improving. So yeah, he should keep doing what he's doing. I think in terms of macro and like later parts of the game, he could very easily fix it, and you've already identified one issue, Colin, which is the building placement.
Yeah.
And I think one thing I would say that it's not that he's over microing, it's just that he wants to do things really fast and really quickly, that it's actually way better. He'd be way better off to take a second and think about, okay, where do I drop this TC? Where do I drop this, you know, mining camp, whatever, because the result is just a base that's chaotic and mismanaged. So, in other words, Brevin, my advice would be just, like, it's okay to lose or not do the right thing, but try to do the right thing, even if you do it slowly. And even if you have to think about it first, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Imagine Aurelius giving all of this great advice for free, and then Brevin just saying something trolly. Like, that would be really embarrassing if Brevin did that, right? Oh my gosh. Brevin says micro is for plebs, merely a means to end for microing more. Means to an end.
Exactly.
Varyon getting good cleanups here on the villagers. Ethiopian archers firing extra fast. And then the scrims from Masu out of position. But Brevin, going back to the macro, even if you just made your building placement more, you wouldn't even have to worry. I think building placement and resetting your garrison point are the only, like, will greatly improve your game just on themselves. Like, building town centers on actual resources.
I love that Varyon, sorry to interrupt, sniped that farm before he left.
Yeah, it's like, fuck your farm too.
A little bit more damage here.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with how late he was up.
Can we ask Brevin, I know we're doing another game, but what happened with sending 50 to wood? Like, he had farmers?
Forgot about that.
I just really want to know. Yeah, I'm really curious.
Yeah. So, what's his name? Master didn't take too much damage there from the raid. Like, he's not completely dead. I think he could have been.
He's lost like 6-7 villagers.
Yeah, it's 17 to 7 KD right now. He was up faster, but I don't see what he did with that faster uptime. And are they both gonna boom? Oh, castle drop maybe in the future for Varyon. He's going for stone now. could refresh his lumber camp, I think. Oops.
Well, he's only had one lumber camp the entire game.
Oh
so, yeah,
my
probably.
gosh. I was wondering why his eco is just kind of eh.
Well, I mean, he did send earlier, I guess. Yeah, he has 2 lumber camps, but one that has like 1 million on it.
He's trying to go for a university now? I guess, what do you go? Oh, he has the one in the back. I didn't see that. All the way at the top.
Yeah, I just noticed it too.
Yeah, I mean, these skirms aren't going to do enough. They do have bodkin, but they have no armor.
Yeah, you really need elite skirms at this point.
Yeah, especially against Ethiopians with faster firing. But he's going for knights, it looks like. So he's going. Yeah, he's got elite skirm on the way and knights. He's going to stay 1 TC for now. Looks like it. His res is bare minimum right now.
I honestly think in this position, when you're that behind, one good thing you can do, especially to exploit the fact that Varian, like if you've scouted well, you'll notice that his secondary goals are outside. You go Cav Archer. Because if you make knights, he'll just have pikes ready, right? Ethiopians get it for free.
Right.
Ethiopian expos and Ethiopian free pikes. Yeah, they just dominate this army composition. I don't think it's a good idea. And plus, like, you're even seeing that the expos are not fitting too badly against the skirms.
Right, especially with greater numbers, faster firing, some micro. Yeah, they're good. And going for siege now, Masu is. Sound like Yoda there. Didn't mean to. Masu's going to try to break in on the side, some counter raids. It's smart. He's not going to be able to fight this number of expos.
Yeah, if Varian doesn't notice, then okay, he notices. Okay.
Sometimes there's a very good chance that Varian doesn't notice things.
Yeah.
And he gets in. Do these have upgrades? They have +2. If he fights the expo there, I don't even know if he has to fight the expo. He does have to do quite a bit of damage to get the Vil count back to normal. I'd love to see a Mangonel shot on Varian's. Yeah, that's such an ugly wood line to begin with. I guess it'll force it to be fixed.
Yeah. To be honest, like, this shouldn't have happened. It should have been super easy
to wall,
to wall before the knights come in, but I get it. Like, it's late and people are tired.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I really want to see a nice Mangonel shot for Masu. I'm definitely rooting for him. Just because he's improved so much. And Varian's just the pleb who still claps people. Brevin, you're asking why did you have to fight Tony, but Varian gets to fight Masu? Well, it's because you are closer to Tony's level than Varian. And I could say that now that Varian's not watching. Like, if you saw this game, you can see all that Varian's not nearly on your level in terms of, like, tying things together. You're all speed, Varian's all thought. Like, Varian thinks about things a lot before he does them. Varian's skill is making the right decisions. It's not doing it quickly. And, like, if he gets pressured a lot, he'll be in trouble. This TC is interesting from Varian. He found a little gap in the wood line to build the TC, but it obviously isn't getting him any more gold, which you pointed out. His golds are still exposed. But I guess he has full map control. He's going to go barracks for the knights. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. How many knights does Masu have? Quite a few, but he hasn't invested too much into him. He hasn't invested too much into anything, to be honest. He was down the bills, so he didn't have the eco for it. So yeah, staying with elite skirm and knights. And if we look at the Vil count, it's much closer now. Only, what was that, 2? Yeah, 2 ahead for Varian. But of course, the military number is 30 versus 11. Forward siege for Varian? Yeah. Varian does pretty well with his forward siege pushes. That way, he can just let his resources rack up. He doesn't really bother assigning the... Oh, he is making farms, okay. Sometimes he just forgets about the farms completely and then just sells when he wants to go up to imp. Which, you know, isn't the worst strat in the world. I thought Varian was just going to bait the Mangonel there. I hope that Masu wasn't paying attention, but Masu probably just heard his own Mangonel fire and was like, oh, there's something I have to pay attention to. It's like his warning bell. His little doorbell in the front of his base. Just hears that boom. Hey Zoom, I gotta smack talk Varian. He lives for that salt. It's part of his daily regimen. Weekly regimen, monthly regimen, I don't know how to put it. He could always just unmute himself right now, or undeafen himself too, because he's still in voice chat with us, and me and Aurelius. So yeah, Mangonel's coming out. 2 Mangonels in defense for Masu so far. And Masu on 2 TCs. But I don't think either of them are... I guess they might be keeping up Constantville protection. Masu will... I guess, yeah, he's got this back gold too. He won't have to go out to this gold outside as well as too soon. But Varyon could be pressuring this quite well with the numbers he has. I'm wondering what Varyon's paying attention to. Probably his terrible woodline. Moving that back around, going out to this gold here now that he has map control. He's chopped through this woodline so he can get out to this one as well. And now he's ready for the push. He figured out his eco. He's ready to push. One thing at a time for Varyon. And yeah, the stable's not going to be staying up too long. Ooh, nice hit against the pikes. Knight trying to come in to snipe the Mangonels. Oh, that's actually a lot of knights. I think, yeah, there's not that many pikes, especially if they're going to go down to Mangonels. But I think Varyon, you got that university quite early. Oh, this is a weird pathing, man. Masu just wants a counter raid because Varyon was very exposed to that last time. Scorpions, not doing too much. I think, okay, yeah, Scorpions are just going to be waste. This is Mangonel micro. Okay, neither of them micros. And so, this is Masu going to go under the town center with the knights, possibly. Yeah, Varyon's just going very linear, straight down the middle, whereas you could attack on the sides a lot better. And I was going to fight against Skirm. These Skirms don't have any armor still. They'd be far more effective if they are armor. So one thing I think Masu's really forgetting about, but he doesn't have tons of res for it.
Varyon, though, is doing a good job scouting the sides, right? 1x for each side. Trying to see if Masu's running anywhere, if he has...
Oh, okay, that's true.
Expansions, yeah.
But I think he could also attack elsewhere.
For sure,
I think
yeah.
Masu has to dive on this Mangonels too. Yeah, but I guess now it leaves him with like very little military. It's a weird situation for Masu that he put himself in. I mean, score is pretty indicative of the match already.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, full night production is the play for Masu, apparently. 3 stables going down.
What are 3 pikes doing in the middle of Masu's eco?
Well, Varyon just ran him through, and then he's like, you know what, they might as well go out the other side and see what's going on Masu's base.
Oh, that's a get out of my game castle.
I'm not seeing it yet. Let me... Oh yeah, that is absolutely a get out of the game castle. Well, I can't wait to see it get killed by the Mangonel. Oh, he's going to try to kill the Mangonel with his own Mangonel first. Do we see it? And both go down.
He got it.
Alright, another Mangonel on the way, though. Let's see if this castle goes up in the meantime. Has he replaced it? Yeah, it's still there. Mangonel's not going to be in time for Masu to deny that castle. So many knights. I mean, he had plenty of res for it, and there's the castle. Not enough knights yet. And the pikes are just going straight for the knights. They don't care. They'll run through a TC. Mangonel's here. It probably can get some good shots before the castle goes up. Oh, 1 nice shot. 2 nice shots. Pike's coming back from the middle of Masu's base to take out the Mangonel. Knights trying to find something to attack. Might dive against... Yeah, they don't really know what they want to attack. They're attacking pikes now. And there's the GG. Brandrog. We have just completed the Injustice Charity Cup. It's a charity cup that I came up with beginning of the week on Monday. Made all the overlays, got all the players together with the big help from Baskets. He recommended to get all the players from Hera's mod team just because, you know, they're all friendly with each other and good communication. I invited Aurelius to co-cast with me. He said, yes, fuck yes, I'm on board. I totally support the ACLU. And then, yeah, all the proceeds go towards the ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. And I think that's the summary. And then there's a few rewards for people who donated. The goal was 1,000. We got to $1,069 plus 150 that I'm gonna throw in as well to match. Well played to Masu and Varian. Masu, your start was perfect. Everything after that was rough. But GG otherwise. Varian, you probably could have ended it earlier, but I know that you're casting with me and you're a little bit on the intoxicated side, so I give you a pass for all of that. But yeah, that's the tournament. We can look at the stats real quick. Varian, pretty far ahead in most of that. Yeah, he's definitely drunk playing. I don't think he was playing on playing when he started drinking. Masu, you did have the better up times, but I think your military production was a little bit under. And I think you made a mistake that I've made a lot, and that's prioritizing upgrades before military count. Because you had a lot of knights with, or you didn't have that many knights, but you had a lot of upgrades on them. So yeah, that's the Charity Cup. Let's take a look at the score real quick, and we can crown our winner. Let me put it in this last game of Glorias, played by Masu. What was the civ? Huns. And Erbilim, played by Varian, who is playing Ethiopians. And this reverse alphabetical order is really messing with my head. Erbilim. So there we go. Gluttony taking first place. GG's. Well played to him. Definitely the favorite in the match, but he didn't let a single game slip away from him, no matter what civ he was playing with. So, well played. Take those. And then Erbilim coming in second. So really well played for him. Even if he did get a little bit of help from Varian, drunk Varian. And Gloria's after that. Baskets, gotta appreciate him for all the meme strats. Going for Mamelukes, going for the full goth rush. Unfortunate there in that last game with the Vietnamese against Indians. Trying to go Imskirm and Feudal Age didn't really work out for him.
Didn't work out at all, no.
No. Brahaya with the standout win there, making the most of Baskets' poor Skirm opening. What did Brahaya go for? I forget what we said. Oh, he went Camels, right? He was Indians. Yeah, so well played to everyone. And of course, we did meet our donation goal of $1,000. Let me refresh to see if there's any further donation. I guess I can donate now while we're still on stream.
Yo, dog.
What's up, Varian?
I'm gonna let you finish, but before I do, I want to say good job.
Appreciate it.
You done good today, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
Both a really cool stream, very entertaining, and then the ACLU, good shit.
Absolutely.
So congratulations, man. Definitely congrats to you.
And well played to you as well.
Yeah, well, debatable, but I'll catch you later. I'm gonna hop off.
Sounds good. Take care, Varian. All right, last donation, $150. Yeah, thanks. Big thanks for everyone who donated. I actually have my last overlay that I made. I made like 5 overlays yesterday, 5 backgrounds, I guess.
I just like to share a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. that I really like.
Go for it.
He says something like, actually, let me just hold on. Let me look it up so I don't butcher it.
Sounds good. All right, so if I refresh.
Okay,
page,
here it is. Cowardice asks the question, is it safe? Expediency asks the question, is it politic? Vanity asks the question, is it popular? But conscience asks the question, is it right? And there comes a time when we must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but one must take it because it is right. And I think this really speaks to the essence of what the ACLU does in a lot of ways over the last 100 years. And basically knowing that, hey, might not be the most popular thing. It's not really about me. It might not be popular or whatever, but it's the right thing to do. So all your donations today, I think, go toward making just the existence itself more tolerable and bearable for a lot of Americans, and hopefully as a role model for people worldwide.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a beautiful quote, Aurelius. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who stopped by today, whether you donated, just showed your support, hyped for the community, and all the positive words. And yeah, thanks for all the praise as well, guys. Really appreciate it. And then there's the last $150. So we finished at $1,219 raised in 7 hours. That's pretty impressive, guys. You guys should all be really proud. Even the guys that were just spreading the message. Baskets did a ton of that. And yeah, I don't even have any more words. I guess I should try to think. Who am I missing? I think I got everyone I could think of. Hera for spreading the message. Everyone else who I didn't even know was spreading the message is spreading the message. Everyone with the support, everyone with the ideas. Of course, Aurelius, so much praise for him. All the help he put in just getting the players to this point, because I mean he's just coached so many of them to get them to this point in their career, their Age of Empires career. And all the words of encouragement, the positive vibes he's been giving to the community throughout the years. I don't even know how long you've been around, Aurelius. I've only been around for a little bit over a year now, active in the community.
In the Trump era, I've lost track of time. It could have been 50. It could have been 2 days. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally get that. But yeah, everyone spreads the love for Aurelius and the thanks.
Yeah, I just want to say it was really a privilege, Colin, and really thank you for thinking about me. And yeah, like just on a personal level, again, just the Lebanese economy. Like I have money, but I literally can't spend it. I can't access it. I vote. I do my civic duty as a U.S. citizen. I volunteer, but I can't donate shit. So this was you guys helped me be able to actually raise funds because money matters in the world. It makes a lot of things move. You helped me raise those funds indirectly, even though I directly can't. So
Right.
thank you to you guys.
For sure. And you are going to help out with wait, who was the last donor? Whoever donated the amount to get us up to 1,069. You can reach out to Aurelius and see what he could like, what you'd like.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can
for
prove
sure.
yourself, but I guess you can send the email that that the ACLU sends you after you donate or something like that. But yeah, you can reach out to Aurelius. Yeah, so I think we're both gonna go get some needed rest after that
For sure.
campaign.
For sure.
I think
For
it
sure.
truly was a campaign.
It was a campaign.
Next time
yeah.
we'll have to try to speed run it and see how that goes. See if we can beat our time. I don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone for all the support. I guess we can try to host someone, and you can tell us of our accomplishments on our campaign towards a better future. And if anything else comes out of this, I'll share it on Twitter, on Discord, so everyone can appreciate it. Let's go host Tuna because he's playing team games. Oh, there's a new dono. I will hold on. I haven't come in yet. Hold the presses. Thank you, Fantaz. Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, we're getting up to 1269. Let's go. All right. So yeah, 1269. I really appreciate that, guys. We couldn't stop it without the 69.
So the latest donation is the one who should reach out to me.
Yeah. Whoever's
All
doing the
Perfect. Guys, you can get you on Discord, Twitch, wherever it works. We'll work something out for sure.
But otherwise, go say hi to Big Tuna. He's roughly my level. Oh, I need to read the message. Thank you. Man, I really need to get a better way to do this. Aurelius is still a pleb. Aw, Adile. You're too kind.
He's so sweet. Like Adal just like, my heart, it tickles, and other places tickle when Adal speaks to me.
Oh boy. Yeah, again, thank you guys all so much for the support. Spread the word of what we accomplished today. And you should all feel really good about yourselves for what you've done in terms of support, no matter what amount you've helped. So yeah, big thank you.